Ơi.
spies for whom? Who is spying on me? Is Victoria J spying on me? Was she? I don't know. You guys said she sounded wet at one point. I did hear her uh, seeming to rejoice in my suffering. I think she was more relishing in my anguish and torment more than she was getting aroused by anything I was doing. I mean, unless she is aroused by people that she doesn't like. I don't know. That was an odd laugh as far as women's laugh goes. Fanta. I acquire Fago. They sell Red Pop near me, and yeah, I think they sell Red Pop, Rock and Rye, and Red Pop. They sell that within driving distance of me. They also sell the like larger bottles and like blue raspberry and cream soda within like bicycle distance of me. They also sell Raptor energy drink within bicycling distance of me. But they sell blue raspberry Fago not even 2 miles away from me. Favorite ICP song? Um, um, man, that's a hard one off the top of my head. I mean, does the collaborative shit they've done count? I don't know. No. I've had cotton candy, um, and red pop and rock and rye. Um, I like 17 Dead. I like The Stalker. Um, some of their newer stuff is pretty decent. Um, I like fucking Joker's Wild. Joker's Wild is a pretty good one. Um, See, that's like a tough question. Um, I like Never Had It Made. Never Had It Made was a good song. I like Never Had It Made. Um, if We Were a Gang is pretty good. If We Were a Gang is pretty good. Well, that's the thing. You're kind of supposed to listen to the entire album, and even the mixtapes. I would recommend listening to the entire mixtape because it's supposed to be telling like some kind of story through the overarching themes. And there's a video that explains the lore of all the Joker cards that I watched not too long ago. That was pretty good. I don't. No, I was shadow boxing Victoria J. That's why I started laughing at one point. Because I was shadow boxing Victoria J. I gotta grab a drink. Who, Victoria J? She's probably like 2.5 feet tall. I think Victoria J is all of 4'11", probably. I just want to know. I just want to know why Victoria J acts like me being Platinum 4 in Undisputed and ranked like 161 on the world leaderboard is not an impressive feat to her. And the fact that I almost beat someone who was ranked 16th in the world today, I want to know why her response to that was no one cared, as if being good at video games is an actual accomplishment with all the cheaters nowadays. I think being ranked I think being ranked 161 on the world leaderboard and undisputed is a pretty good accomplishment. The boxing video game Undisputed, it runs off of an old UFC video game engine. And I've beaten people who have been number one in the world. I've beaten several people because a lot of the people that were platinum in early access, and I was platinum 1 in early access, and a lot of the people that were platinum 1 in early access have at different times been number one in the world. So I've beaten a lot of people who have been ranked number one in the world. I almost beat someone who is ranked 16th currently, and I am ranked 161 in the world. Well, I know, but this is a boxing video. Well, yeah, in that, yeah, because I was ranked gold. I was ranked gold in that UFC game and online, which is why I'm good at the stand-up, because I beat people using boxing. But all I'm saying is I don't know why Victoria J acts like that's not an accomplishment, and like being good at video games nowadays isn't a big deal with how many people hack in fucking video games. I mean, 90% of people in Platinum 4 and above are fucking hacking. Like real shit, and I beat people who are fucking hacking like I have to be, because everyone in fucking Platinum 4 and up is fucking hacking. And I almost beat someone several times who is currently ranked 16th in that fucking game, and Victoria J's response to that was, no one cares. She got mad as fuck, as if she's mad that I'm actually talented. It seemed like she was mad that I'm actually talented at things. Like, She got very upset. That's what I think it is. That's what I think it is. I think she's not talented in anything, and she gets mad when I point out that I should be more successful than her because I'm far more talented than her. And like she doesn't think of me as a man. So when I point out that I have talents and that she's attracted to people that aren't talented and she's only attracted to their success, and she gets mad when I point out that she's attracted to men that aren't talented and she's only attracted to their success. And like fucking, she's mad that I'm pointing out that I'm talented at shit because she doesn't even think of me as a man. So she's mad as fuck that I can have actual things that I point to, or like I'm talented at things. You act like I'm not worth anything, but I'm talented at things. But yeah, I mean that's what I mean though. Like she's attracted to men that aren't talented at anything, and she's mad that I have things that I can point to where it's like I heard popping noises, so I had to grab a sharp object and investigate. I literally told her in DMs that I told her how to do the green screen shit that I'm doing through OBS. She could came up on OBS and use the GitHub plugin I'm using that removes your background. All I'm using is a GitHub plugin on OBS to remove my background through my webcam, and I told her how to do that. She doesn't even know what the fuck OBS is. I'm sitting here telling her what the fuck OBS is because she came to me for help, worried about being doxxed and shit, and wanting to know how to dox people. And I'm like, dude, just do the fucking shit I do to remove your background, and like fucking FBI agents aren't gonna stop by and fucking dox you and fucking gather shit on you and fucking fuck with you and shit. Like, just fucking remove your background, dude, and the FBI agents will leave you alone. I know she's a fucking asshole. She's a fucking asshole. She's a fucking asshole for like continually trying to emasculate me, despite me offering her assistance when fucking she asked for it. She's just a piece of shit, dude. She's a piece of shit, and like she does this to a lot of men, and I honestly like gain less and less sympathy for her mental illness as time goes on. I mean, I could even after eating pizza. I'm not even gonna lie. I used to warm up for wrestling in slides. I more so just like fucking fall out of them and just lose one, if anything. Look, they're gonna call me. They're gonna call me to the big leagues any day now. Any day now, Dana White's gonna hit my phone up, and he's gonna be like, "Look, Conor McGregor and BKFC need a guy like you." And I'm gonna be like, "I'm just the man for the job, Dana White. You call Conor McGregor, aka Dana White Jr., and you tell him I'm on the way right now. It's gonna happen any day now." And then Victoria J's gonna be sorry. Victoria J's gonna be sorry then when I'm Sean O'Malley Jr. in the bare knuckle circuit. All right. Yeah. Look, Dana White's Dana White's gonna be like, "Look, Francis, I Conor McGregor and the BKFC could use a guy just like you." And I'm gonna be like, "I'm just the man for the job, Dana. You don't have to worry anymore. You call Conor McGregor, aka Dana White Jr., and you tell him Fran Man's coming to BKFC." I had to make sure my dog was okay. No, because the last time I showed any of you my dog, you threatened to drag it behind a truck, so you can thank Blackout Andy for that. We're just having a regular staring contest here, aren't we? We're just getting real acquainted with each other by staring at each other, aren't we? I guess I could eat the rest of this pizza for breakfast. I guess I've consumed I guess I've consumed enough nutrients to fully recover from the injuries that Victoria J inflicted upon me by making me punch so many objects throughout the day today. Victoria J injured both of my wrists and one of my knuckles by making me punch a bunch of objects today. She basically made me do it under duress. It was against my will. She made me do it, and it's her fault. But thanks to the healing properties of the pizza, I have now consumed enough nutrients to recover from the injuries that Victoria J has inflicted upon me by forcing me to punch so many things throughout the day. By being a woman, basically, is it was kind of, I mean, not in a bigoted way, in a in a in a I don't know, but it's not a bigoted way. She made me do it by being a woman in a in a via her feminine wiles way. I guess is a non-bigoted way to phrase it. But she injured me. Victoria J injured me today, and that's part of my victim narrative. That's part of my victim narrative is that Victoria J injured me today and the pizza healed me. That's the current canon. That's the retcon. All right, the retcon just came out. The retcon to the timeline just came out, and I'm in a cryostasis chamber. I'm in a Dragon Ball Z healing pod, recovering. I'm in a that tank that Goku was in during a Frieza arc, and Vegeta is about to wake me up so I can defeat Frieza. But the reason I'm in the healing pod is because Victoria J injured me, and Victoria J is Frieza. If this was the Dragon Ball Z Frieza arc, Victoria J is Frieza, and I'm Goku. And Eric is like part of the Ginyu Force. She is Frieza. She's literally Frieza. That makes Vegan Patriot cooler. Vegan Patriot is cooler if Victoria J is Frieza and I'm Goku. And Saint 10 is fucking Krillin. No. IBL is Krillin. IBL is Krillin. IBL is Krillin. And who's Yamcha? I don't know who Yamcha is, but someone hilarious is Yamcha. Saint 10 could be Yamcha. Saint 10 can be Yamcha. And IBL is Krillin. Fuck. Can you even eat that? I think you're crazy, dog. Why are you even trying to eat this? You're gonna choke. not? Can you not be you? I don't want you to go anywhere, Maggie. You need to be careful. My hand's still got some miles left in the gas tank. Ugh. That is, yeah, that is my name on YouTube. Hello. I am not uh something. I'm not a something. That is what was said. That is what was said. Computer. Amazon spyware. Alexa, turn on plug.
Okay.
Turn on the other one too. Jeff Bezos spyware. Alexa. Alexa, turn on the other plug.
Sorry, I didn't find a group or device named that.
Alright, well turn on plug 2, motherfucking Alexa, turn on plug 2.
Okay.
You fucking asshole. They're all listening to you even when your home gets invaded, by the way. They're listening to you even when your home gets invaded. I'm just saying, even when people kick the bucket, those devices are recording it. Like those devices are recording at all times, and like the government, the government subpoenas, the government subpoenas that shit for court cases because that shit's recording at all times. And like prosecuting attorneys and private attorneys and the state and the government and shit like that, they subpoena those devices because those devices are recording at all times. They're even recording when people are having intercourse in your house. No, even the fucking dude, if you have like a fucking Google thermometer or like a Google Nest or something, like that shit's recording at all times too. And like they subpoena that shit and it's even listening when people are doing it in your house. You just, I think my dog just farted. Dude, I was making that joke back when the fucking I was making that joke back when the fucking Xbox Connect was the thing. I would make a joke. I would be like, Connect, file my taxes. And I would scream stupid shit like that at the fucking, because I had a friend from Ohio that in high school that had a Connect, and I used to drive him home from school, and he would, in exchange for that, he would let me smoke weed on his back porch, and I would sit on his couch and watch Futurama and like fucking Key and Peele and shit like that. And I would scream ridiculous shit at his Connect, and it would piss him off so badly. I would just scream shit that the Connect can't do at the Connect. My dog just ate all of the food, so I am giving it more food. Dude, the lady I brought to prom had a Connect in her living room, and she lived in a trailer. And I like banged her in her room while all of her family was in the other room. And then like I walked out there and played the Connect after, and it was ridiculous. It was a very absurd series of events. I know it was. Well, I was in high school, and we both were in high school, and I took her to prom. So it was an age appropriate relationship, if that was the inquiry. I was just recounting a past event that was funny. It was a funny series of events from a teenage perspective. You know, in the moment as a teenager, it was a funny thing when I was a teenager. Um, well, yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, she she had a glass eye, but she was she was a very flexible cheerleader, and like she coached cheerleading. She went on to coach cheerleading as an adult, so she was very flexible, and she was very good at assuming the position, if that makes sense. But she had a glass eye, and she used to get made fun of because she would walk around school with one of those like tails hanging out of her jeans, like a raccoon tail. She walked around with like a raccoon tail hanging out of the back of her jeans, and she had a glass eye, so people made fun of her. But I knew that she was like a cheerleader of some sort, so I knew that she would be able to assume the position well. So I broke the ice by sending her an unsolicited wiener picture, and she was like, "Cool, that'll do." And then we had intercourse, and then I took her to prom at some point, and we dated. Um, yeah, I know. I had to do Hail Marys to get women to give me coitus. Um, some people have to throw Hail Marys, or else women just are never gonna. The all fours position. Yeah, it was the all fours position or the flat on the stomach position usually. I mean, if Victoria J is open to that, you know, I am. I'm not one to say no. I think my dog wants me to stop streaming. Yes, women love unsolicited wiener pictures more than anything. Like, look at Conor McGregor recently. You know, he threw a Hail Mary. He threw a Hail Mary, and people appreciated him for that. I don't think Victoria J wants an unsolicited picture from me. I think she would try to like evidence packet me if I sent her an unsolicited wiener picture. Victoria J seems like a very spiteful and vindictive individual. I know sometimes you just gotta shoot your shot. Mm-mm. It's not that I'm hold on. It's not like I'm self-conscious in that regard or anything, because it's not like I'm self-conscious in that regard or anything, because I know there's a lot of people who have it a lot worse than me, and what's it called? I know that like I'm in some regards lucky when it comes to having a quote unquote above average sized phallus, but like fucking I know that there's what's it called? You know, there's size queens out there where like being above average isn't enough. So like fucking I think Victoria J is like a size queen. And like I think above average isn't enough for her, and I think like she looks at like above average size phalluses and goes, "That's not good enough. That's basically small." I think Victoria J is one of those. I think Victoria J's mind has been warped by adult content, and I think like being above average isn't good enough for her. And I think she's that much of a size queen, and I think she's like ruined herself with like massagers meant to for women to use and shit like that. Fucking, and I think her brain is warped by adult content. So I think she's a size queen to the degree that like being above average isn't enough for her. You know what I mean? I think if you have an above average size phallus and you insert it in Victoria J, she'll be like, "That's not even hard," like or some shit like that. I think Victoria J is that much of a size queen. No, Victoria J has still deeply upset me in profound ways, but I think I gotta cut the stream here because I think my dog is going to like probably like low shoulder tackle me at some point if I don't stop streaming. And my dog has done that before. You laugh at that. You laugh at that, but my dog has done that before. If my dog has had enough of my shit, my dog will literally like low shoulder tackle me and like clip me. My dog will like blindside low shoulder tackle me and like behind the knee and try to take me out if she has enough of my shit. So that's why I gotta stop streaming. Because my dog has enough of my shit sometimes.